happening, guys? Aquaholic Fishing here. It has been pouring rain in San Antonio for about 4 days. Tomorrow is Saturday morning. I want to get up, get out there, and get on the fish. I don't care if it's muddy water conditions. I know the rivers, the creeks, everything is out of their banks. It's a muddy, sloppy mess out there, but I still want to get out there and wet a line. What am I going to do? I'm going to go to the ponds. I personally believe that the ponds recover faster than any body of water, especially in our local area. I find when I'm out there chasing those bass in those muddy water conditions, they're up tighter to cover. They're in shallow cover. They're up shallow. They're not very deep. I don't think they're up shallow just to be up by the cover. I think they're up shallow because they're still chasing bait, but I also think those waters are lower, and then all of a sudden they come out of their banks or they gain significant water in the water column. Bass are able to go into areas where they haven't been in quite a while, and they got that level of curiosity, so they go check out areas that they haven't been able to go to, especially like in San Antonio where we've been in a drought. One thing that I like to really throw in these type of conditions is that old spinner bait, 1/2 ounce, 3/4 ounce, ounce, whatever. If you want to use the willow blade, fine. You want to use the Colorado blade, fine. You want to use a combination of both, great. I like to use a little bit of a flasher. Don't matter if it's a red, chartreuse, whatever. Give them a little bit more of a target. I also like to throw the chatterbait. Again, it could be the small one, big one. I wouldn't worry too much about color when you're out there chasing the bass after significant storms. They can't really see anyway. They're using that lateral line. They're going after the vibration. They're going after that chaos inside the water column. I like to throw, whether it's a shallow or a deep diver, some sort of crankbait. If you want to use a square bill, great. You want to use a lipless, great. All you're doing is getting that vibration and that action in the water, getting that water displacement going on. And sometimes those bass will go over there curious, hungry, whatever you think's going on underneath that water column, especially in those muddy water conditions. I think these will get you bit. We're going to throw all these baits and more, and we're going to see what works best for us when we get out there, guys. See you soon. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to work the whopper plopper, the spinner bait, and I'm going to work a little bit of a craw. Go to this little craw, got a little bit of a weight on him. Let him get down into the water column a little bit. And see if that's what the bass want. Something to penetrate the water column, not be on the top. Do they want it on the bottom? Do they want it bouncing off the bottom? Do they want to watch just some sort of a fall rate and then hit it on the fall? We're going to find out. We have to find out, guys. Come on. See if there's anything up real shallow besides that grass I just touched. I do have a little weight on it. They may not want that weight. There's one. Little one. You staying with it, pal? He did. Oh, he's not little. It's a decent fish. Real nice fish. Thanks for being patient, my friend. Got ourselves about a 1.25 pound bass there, guys, on that little bitty craw. He wanted it moving just a tad. He's gone. No. That one did. He's not big. He sure smacked it like he was a big fella. Not bad. 1 pound. He had popped it a few times through there. He popped it kind of lightly, then he popped it again, then finally he went for it. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate that bite. Have a great one. Something popped up on the top of the water over there a second ago. Let me see something real quick. little bit closer to the bank, I think we'll be able to get a bit on him. We're gonna run him quick and then kill it. Run him quick and kill it. Kind of like a wounded shad. Give him a pop. There he goes. Ah, I got him. I knew I'd get him to bite. There he is. He's not a giant. I knew I'd get him to bite though with that approach. I was about to say right before he bit, I was like, I could feel him right there. I knew he was right in that area. I could just feel it. And he was. So I'm saying, when you got these muddy water conditions, don't be afraid to throw that little popper, man, or the plopper. This is the whopper plopper, but don't be afraid to throw the whopper plopper, the popper, any of those. Thank you, sir, on the whopper plopper. Have a great one. There he goes. Sometimes you'll get pinched up into these areas where you can't really throw those erratic baits extremely well because you got way too much stuff in the way. It's all right. Just go with the crawl like I just did. Get you a small bite. It doesn't have to be a moving bait every time. It can be. A little, possibly a pounder. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that bite. That wind's blowing pretty good down through here. You guys might not be able to hear me, and that's probably a blessing. Gonna go with this spinner bait, see if we can pull off a little bigger fish through here. I love to throw the spinner bait when that wind is whipping. I think we're supposed to get there. Got him. Ah, catch up to him. He's not that big. It's a pound and a quarter. Hey. Already brushed my teeth, man. I think he came in over off there's a little lay down right here. A little log. I think that's what he came from. Yeah, a little pound and a quarter, guys. May not be able to see him real well in that sunlight. Very good looking, healthy bass. Thank you, sir. See if there's anything down this side that feels like doing a little top water bite. Nothing like that early fall top water bite, man. That water temperature cools off just a tad, and man, just makes the angler's life a whole lot better when you can get on that top water bite. Even in these muddy water conditions, guys, they're looking for that erratic behavior. They're looking for a little bit of turbulence, a little violence, a little vibration. Water displacement, stuff like that. They may not be able to see very well right now, but they can sure use that lateral line, and they will use that lateral line.